Good evening, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Natural One. As always, I am Bo Christian Williams, your dungeon master for this game, and I am joined here by the most fabulousest of people.
That's like 4 ists.
It is.
Yeah.
We're just
You're
a growth.
the third ist.
I'm okay with that. Still an ist.
It's fabulousest.
I'm the istiest ist.
How you guys doing today? Yeah?
Pretty sick.
Yeah?
Feeling it.
Yeah?
You know?
You feeling sick?
Don't say
I was like, here, I got this mask.
I got this like dope off. Does anyone want to see it?
Yeah,
because when you have a dope cough, everyone can see it.
All right. Hey, our tavern upkeep today is currently at 58% for August.
Wow.
Hey now.
11% away
I
from
know.
being funny.
We're so close.
Get us there.
Tonight.
I'm still
All right.
dying for 169.
So thank you, everyone,
We'll make it there.
so much for supporting us here on Twitch, on Patreon, YouTube, wherever you find us, your podcast. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting us. I will stop waving this at you and use it now. Friends of the show, we have a couple of friends of the show here. We have Birds of Paradise. You know them. We love them. Buy their stuff. Enter Chaotic at checkout, and you will get a percentage off. How much?
15% off!
All right, check them out. We also have a friend of the show, Hero Forge. We love them. You love them. We use them and abuse them. We have an affiliate link, bit.ly/QNC Hero Forge. So go check that out, guys. If you use that, you can purchase, and we get a little bit from that. So that's nice. All right. Also, we have an Amazon affiliate link.
Ooh.
Yes. That's !Amazon in the chat, or you can check the description on YouTube. It's down there. But in the description, not like, yeah.
I'm checking to be like, oh, okay, no, he wasn't pointing at it.
Where?
I don't have it.
Give Jeff Bezos your money, and he'll give us some of that money.
Wait, don't
We
tell
get
people
some of
that.
that.
They won't use it anymore.
But then Jeff Bezos gives us some money, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's the benefit.
Jeff Bezos, give us money, please.
That's the bright spot.
Okay. We have some Patreon cards here, guys. That's right. Our patrons, our wonderful patrons. It's a new month, and we have new cards for you. So, the first one here from Ben, who is Squeal the Bard, is one random card for players. So,
Oh,
Excellent.
I like that.
we will do this.
Random one.
I'm feeling so excited right now. It could be anything.
I am not going to reach this out like I usually do, because,
Fair.
yeah. So, you say when.
Now.
That wasn't
You
win.
didn't do it.
I was going to wait till the end of the deck. That's why.
Listen, you did ask
Throw it.
Aaron.
Hey!
Nat 20'd.
On a single ranged attack, you put a spin on the shot. Just like James's advice.
Just
That's
like
brilliant.
James's, I'm noticing a theme here. Since the cameras weren't on, James advised me to curve the dice when I rolled it, and sure enough, I rolled a nat 20.
Much like the
Unlike
edgiest
that
movie.
film.
The edgiest movie ever
We
made.
don't
Watched
talk
it.
about it.
It's not filmed on
Okay.
guys.
So wait, what's it called?
Oh, a little spin. So put a spin on the shot and ignore all cover if the subject is within 5 feet of a point you can see. So it is pretty much wanted.
Yeah.
It is one.
There you go.
Although I imagine a gun is cooler than like with a bow, you know, because then you have to go like.
I actually.
You could bend it like that or something. I don't know.
Oh.
That was painful.
Beauty is pain.
Nope. Anyway, we're gonna move on here. So next we have Seth NGC457. Thank you, Seth, for giving us Lock Trap for players. There it is. There it is. We'll give it over here for. Whoop, whoop. So
So
close.
close.
Very close.
Lock trap. After you insert this gum-like substance into a door lock or padlock, it disappears. When a key or lockpick enters the lock, the trap detonates, dealing 2d4 force damage to each creature within 5 feet.
Yes.
That's kind of sick.
Ooh, that's a cool one.
That's a boom.
Kind of sick, honestly. I like
Fuck
that.
those enemies within 5 feet.
That'll teach them. Lock things.
Huh.
Okay. And we have one special one.
Who the fuck is gonna chew this?
Sim Ogre. And apparently, this is a special one-time thing. A draw from the deck of Uninspiration for the DM, which is Restless Nights.
It's laminated too. Shit just got real.
So, what this does is the next long rest you and your party take is interrupted by nightmares. You do not receive the benefits of a long rest. Roll for exhaustion.
That's awesome.
Man.
Damn.
Well, it's not like we're gonna be needing it. We're going to a festival. It's fine.
It's like almost noon.
His last words.
I feel like it's the Farlongan night all over again. It's like the night that never ended.
For a long and night, more like for a long and night.
Excellent.
Natural
Excellent.
3.
Oh, people died.
Please stay out. We want to sleep.
Please stop. Please.
More like 4 long gone.
Oh, God.
Too soon.
No, it's been 2 years.
Were there 4 of them?
All right. So thank you, our patrons, for the cards. Now we have some bits. I know I do. We have, well, because the Hef's going to give me bits.
Oh, yeah.
You hear that, Hef? You gonna take that?
No, it's right there.
You know what you should do is just give us more bits. That'll
More
teach you.
bids?
It's
Don't even
morbid
get-
time.
That is the name of the podcast I'm obsessed with. You know this. I can't stop.
Wait, it's called More Bits?
Morbid.
Oh, Morbid. Oh, okay.
All right. So the Hefner, the one, the only, the Hefner, has given us 2,000 bits.
Whoa.
2,000 bits from the Hef.
God.
Thank you, Hef. And that is 2 for you guys. Whoop.
That beautiful angel.
I know. What is
Yeah.
that?
Look what you did.
Hey.
What did I
He
do?
did not make eye contact with you.
Well, that's not necessarily a prerequisite, because I will throw it that way.
It's
Not
actually
looking right at
a
you.
misleading thing. But it still flies
James,
over here.
open your mouth.
Oh gosh.
Can he though?
Ultimate frisbee. Right this way.
This ain't college, man. I can't do that.
All right, all
anymore.
right, all right. All right. So, and the Hefner gives 1,000 bits to myself. The Dungeon Master.
That's all right, popcorn buddy.
Okay. Now we have 500 bits from Tamago Tora for shopping shenanigans.
Nice.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
So it didn't land in this drink.
That's good. Which
That's
did it
awesome.
land in?
The can that it came in.
That's funny. Thank you, Tamago Tora. Wait a minute. He's got more for Tedspiration. Tamago Tora.
Oh, nice.
Nice
clean. That's
catch. Look at that.
Ooh.
Those,
Good luck.
Everyone runs tonight.
Those assassin skills. And finally, we have one more from Tamago Tora, 500 bits for one more hashtag Chop Chop Dream.
Well, you have the card for it. It won't work if I never
We all have
sleep.
nightmares about it.
If I metagame and never sleep.
All right, I'll keep that one.
Nope.
I thought about it. I want it.
So we're gonna find out what happens with these nightmares. That's just gonna be a half an hour of me describing.
Man wakes up in his high school classroom, just in his boxers. Very sad.
No boxers.
No boxers.
That's all they wore on the ship. Anyhow, guys, and with
yeah.
mayhem and no boxers, that's gonna take us right into our opening animation. So check it out. We'll be right back.
That's like.
And we're back. Like a kidney stone that just wouldn't pass. We are back.
No one's gonna understand that, but
Drink water, kids.
Thanks for sticking around, Tamagotora and the Half. You're the only ones watching us, I'm sure, after that. That was some during the opening animation. Anyhow. All right, we're just going to keep going. All right, welcome back. We do have a couple of official sponsors. One of them is, no, it's just the one, is Nord Games. So, James, tell us about Nord Games.
Nord Games!
Who dat?
Who are they, Bill? Well, Nord Games creates supplementary material to make your games awesome. They have decks, they have books, they have cards, they have dice towers. Go check them out at nordgamesllc.com/3.html. It's in the chat. It's in the thing on below. That is our affiliate link. You help them out. You help us out. You help yourself out.
Boom.
And because they are our official sponsor, they let us give away free stuff. Like
Stuff.
yeah.
yeah.
You heard it here first.
My
trying to
third
learn-
grade self is coming back, okay? We're going for a full list
We're also
here.
trying to stay monetized on YouTube.
And as I mentioned in that very long list, they give away books.
Whoa.
Look at this thick boy.
That
Thanks.
is a hefty
Damn.
book.
You can have this hefty, girthy, thick book.
Beefy.
Good.
If you enter #chaos during the break.
Yeah.
During the break, so stick around and we will give this away to one lucky winner who lives in the US because shipping and Quebec. So,
Yes, indeed.
They're our rival now.
you will win this as well as we were mentioning before, a deck of inspiration, the playtest deck. Yes, the official ones will be sending out very, 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 very soon. See how I'm moving the thing around my face because I don't have enough room. Yes, you can win both of these at the break. #chaos. That's it.
There you go.
Back
so,
to you.
big thanks. Yeah, well done, James. Big
Bob.
thanks to Nord Games and thanks to James. I think he did that in one breath.
Unlike Sen, James has lungs of steel.
And like said, I got asthma. You wouldn't know.
Alrighty. So actually, Nat 1 and Chaos Agents will be giving some of those away. So thank you to Nord Games. All right. So, should we get into the recap?
Hit us with it. Just beat us with the recap. But like in a friendly
The
way.
kneecap?
Bust
All
my
right.
kneecap with the
Last time
Bus journey.
on Natural 1.
I tried my best with this one. It was just vomit.
Here we go.
What?
I use it. They're more like guidelines. So yes, we had some clothes shopping last time, didn't we? Vivi had left a couple of suggestions for Sen for clothes shopping the next day. Vivi was not able to make it because she was otherwise predisposed. You guys went to Zug Torgal, the proprietor of the Uncommon Thread. He's quite the character, very large maroon orc. Just loves to sew and sews a lot and knows what he's talking about. Definitely does not like stele, which was across the way. So you guys went over there and Natrix, Rhea, and Sen started picking out some clothes.
Girls' Day.
Yeah.
Walking on sunshine.
Awkward girls' day.
It was great.
So, Sen, what did Sen end up leaving it?
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
So after long trials and tribulations with tight clothes, I got some nice flowy shirts and pants, but I also got a nice nice light blue dress, shoulderless, and then Rhea picked not shoulder.
I
What?
think they were spaghetti straps.
Yes,
right?
Oh, it was
Yeah.
she got like a little shrug for her. Like a
Yeah.
little short coat.
But like the straps here with Kelly here.
oh,
Very nice and
this
simple.
is like Sen's dress.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice
Except
and simple.
more blue, less black.
Yeah. And then I was given a nice little white shawl from Rhea that just pulled it.
She looked like uncomfortable.
And I've still got my combat boots and my goggles, but we striding out of here.
That's a look.
Is she from the 90s?
Yeah.
Toxic and flippin' and Is that 2000?
2000.
God damn it. It's gonna be
But yeah,
me.
you could have said "Hit Me, Baby" one more time. Oh.
There we
Early
go.
2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, what did Rhea end up leaving with from the uncommon thread?
Rhea grabbed a few shirts and pants, and then commissioned a dress with black skirts and a green top with some embroidery, and also asked him if he could make the coat that's across the street at Stile, the men's coat across the street from Stile, because it looked very practical.
Which he agreed he would do. So he's tailoring some stuff
He is tailoring some stuff
for Rhea, and that will be delivered at a later date. She will have to come pick it up, maybe. We'll see.
Oh my. Oh my.
All right, and Natrix. What did Natrix leave with?
Just some things like, some pants and some leather works and
Yeah?
such.
Vivi's
She
face.
tried him on? Did,
I didn't need to. It's fine.
did she try him on?
No.
No.
She knew what size she
Because
she
Zug
does.
already knows the sizes of Lady Victor, so.
Straight at you like, yeah, maybe there's some things that happen.
Laura knows, but Vivi does not know.
That's right. Vivi has no idea. I love it. Yes, Natrix, disguised as Lady Victor, got a 30% discount from Zug Torgal on their clothes.
And then build everything to the house.
Everything to Hapley House. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
And we got some robes for Mayhem. That's right.
That's right. That's right. They picked up some more robes for
We
me.
grabbed some robes for Mayhem.
The maroon were the ones that we had the first night at your place, right?
That Jenkins got.
What was
Yeah.
the color of these ones?
There was a dark blue, almost like a royal, but darker blue.
Digging it. Digging it.
And what other color? Pick one. What do you want?
Green.
Green. There it is.
Sick.
Rhea definitely grabbed a green one for you.
I was thinking about it all week.
Sen was
She
like,
likes that green.
Sen's
Nothing
just
else, just
grabbing
that.
another blue one, putting it in. It's like, no, green.
Sen's over here with the royal blue. Rhea's got the green. Natrix got herself.
She's always naked.
Still, I don't know.
I don't know, maybe there's like a leather studded one and you'll know that's for me.
I feel conflicted.
There's no crotch in this one.
It's just gonna be like a leather studded, like Bruno style.
Yes, assless robe.
You know, to make room for the tail.
Yeah,
Of course, just not
tail
any.
and then some.
Natrix got him one of those leather face masks with the zipper for the mouth.
Is that like a
Oh,
gimp
man.
mask?
Just felt like we could use this.
Yeah.
So this is for the winter, correct?
Keeps it nice and insulated.
Okay. All right, guys.
I will die in the cold.
So you guys left with clothes. Rhea is waiting on hers. Sen left in the blue dress. Yeah. Okay, and Natrix is still in Lady Victor's form. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Mayhem, on the other hand, in the morning was shuttled off to the Temple of Rao by Hakem II, Emperor of Lithania, or the Lithanian Empire. Sorry. Yeah,
I got the hookups.
and well endowed. That's a two-stage.
That's tomorrow.
So you went with Hakem over to the original temple of. Why did my? It's gone. All right, thank you. You went to the original temple of Rao with Hakem. He brought you in there, but before he did that, he got to know you in the carriage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the carriage, he asked you what you thought of the city, and you mentioned a couple of things, that there's a lot of good here, but there's also some not so good here, right? That it has its issues that they need to overcome, for instance, stuff like the landing, right? He said, I think we're going to get along very well, And shortly after, asking, we covered this in a previous recap, but you mentioned your family, right? And he said he would do what he can, but since they're somewhere within the mage nation of Oozlium, he'll do what he can.
Yeah.
With that, you guys went into the Temple of Rao, and you met a couple of different priests, right? A sage, right, and a priestess. There you learned, you knew, but everyone else learned that the Temple of Rao hosts debates, right? There is a topic for that week, and they come, and then 2 people debate it, and then the rest of the crowd, after the debate is done, continues amongst themselves to talk about the points that they have, right? Thus fostering sharing of knowledge, refining of logic, and reason. So, with that, you were introduced as the one true envoy of Ra, having won the armor at the Temple of Karama. And you were asked to debate.
Oh, yeah.
Would have been a great honor to have the one true envoy of Ra debate. And who was your opponent?
It was Hakem himself.
It was, huh?
Blindsided me at the last second. He's like, your opponent would be eeny, meeny, me.
Yes. He said he will be your opponent, and you went up there. Each said your piece. Do you remember what the prompt was?
Do humans deserve respect? Or not humans, but I mean, like, do people, yeah.
Deserve respect, or must it be earned?
Yeah.
Right. And there was some back and forth, and Hakem challenged you on some things, saying, "Why respect a murderer or whatnot?" And Mayhem's response was that everybody has, basic rights that they deserve, at the very basic respect that everyone deserves. And in particular, you said housing, and referred to the landing. So Hakem conceded, and you guys then retired to a back room while everyone else started to debate. In that back room, you learned a couple of things. This is a secret room that's for Hakem's private discussions with the sage. There, you learned kind of a little more of your responsibilities as the one true envoy of Ra. That people are going to be looking to you as the example in the world. You are to go throughout the world and do Ra's good work like any envoy of Ra, right? Except that when the big stuff comes along, the envoy will be called upon. So, that... little subtext there. That is kind of why Hakem wanted to get the feel of you for who you were and what you believed. Then he presented you to everyone and had you debated against you, and had you make his own points that he had already been saying throughout the city. If you do remember, actually, in the landing when you guys were coming into Lithania City, there were the walls, the foundations of the walls being started to start encompassing the landing. Now, you also learned that some initiates of Rao, some priests and some paladin initiates who were wielding Rao's power suddenly no longer can.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know why.
Yeah, they don't know why. They said they'll continue to monitor whatever that is, but if you're needed, they will call upon you. And if you ever have any problems with that, you should let them know, or somebody, within the temple know, quietly.
Oh, yeah. Keep it under wraps.
Yeah.
Guys, my power!
If you're having any Rao dysfunction, come back in. We'll give you a little blue pill. We'll get right back up.
Right.
If you know anyone who can do skywriting, just let us know that way.
Excellent.
Hey guys!
They also talked about Judas. and that they needed you to kind of figure this out. This was an attempt on Hakem's life, the council's life. This was very, very serious. And we need to know more about Judas, what he was after, what he knew, right? And how he became so powerful.
Yeah.
So they needed those answers. And
Didn't they also want me to bring him back alive? Was that not it?
I don't believe so.
Oh, okay. Scratch that. I retcon that.
But that would be Mayhem's goal, right?
Probably.
I was pushing you on that.
I think Flint's just you, buddy.
You don't have ADD, so you're just like, he doesn't remember.
That's what you'll tell the rest of the party. He insisted we bring him back alive, everyone.
It was crazy,
I promise.
I mean, Mayhem's already lied once.
Yeah.
Just
in
once.
court.
Let's keep it to one.
And Hakem asked you not to share with anybody what you guys had discussed.
I cannot keep it to one.
So, now Mayhem has a secret.
Shit. Just when everyone's bonding too, and I'm like, I gotta come back. Nothing. I mean, it was great. It was fine. Didn't learn anything life changing.
Vivi has a whole cellar of wine still.
Give me
All right.
5 minutes.
Don't worry, I'll get it out of him.
So, this is kind of where we left off. Mayhem, what do you want to be doing here? We kind of started with you last time, so...
I'd like to say, Hakem already left at this point.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you are still in the temple. It's about 11 a.m. for you.
Okay. Would it have been too late to tell him about the racists that we encountered specifically, and bring them up? Just bring it up briefly. I did. Is it?
Did you not bring it up already?
I don't think I did.
No?
It was a very coded, like, oh, we went to this, like, bar, it just happened if you hear it.
Did you say
I
that
don't-
in your...
It was like casually mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was like a, oh yeah, some of these places aren't super great to hang around if you look a certain way.
I didn't think I named names though.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. But other than that, okay. If I can't, that's fine. But I think it's funny that I was like, oh shit, right as he walks out the door, I'm like, oh, damn it, that's what I was going to say.
You should burst out the door running after him.
Wait, the racist.
Also with a big old mouth.
Wait, the racists!
I literally wrote in my notes for that, racists equals Frank? Question mark? What? I don't know.
That is name
Oh, because no one knew his name. Oh, boy. It never came back.
Oh, boy.
We got Rayvaz here. We got Rayvaz and Temer.
That's right, Rayvaz and Temer. Wrote it
Oh,
down.
the guard. Sorry, the guard. That was like, well, they
Oh,
should.
yeah.
Yeah. She was like,
Oh.
who are you? Frank?
I thought you meant like racist equal Frank, as in like they're very direct, you know. When they're racist, they're very direct and clear.
At least they have that color.
Okay. So,
I'm enjoying the church a little more, just taking it in before I head out. But I'd say like I'm there for like an hour more, just admiring.
do you want to walk the grounds a bit?
Yeah, I could. I was thinking I was walking the grounds and also peeking back into the room where we left.
The debate room?
debate. Yeah,
The hall of discussion or debate? Yeah.
the debate hall. Anyway,
debate.
yeah, hall of debate. And but yeah, just to read the room a little bit, see what people are kind of what I can pick up while people are talking after the whole debate, and then kind of roam the grounds, really admire the architecture of the whole temple.
Most people are talking about you. They're
I'm just subtly going, oh no.
they're talking about you. You hear like one group saying, you know, how effective it was that a dragonborn is speaking up about the respect of all peoples. You know what I mean? Because you guys have notoriously been discriminated against. So you hear those kind of points. Some people say, yes, well, of course you would have that kind of point of view type of thing, you know, just arguing back and forth. So you then go back behind that, or no, you go back out the hall of debate, and you go down the halls that go to the left and the right. Eventually they lead up to some stairs, and you go up there, and that's kind of a lodging and quarters. That's up there. You do remember the library that was in the back? You guys went through the library, and it was quite the library. There was a lot of books here, and there's no such thing as a restricted section.
Nice.
Yeah. So you you spend some time going around, walking. People say hello to you. They get out of your way when you're coming. Some bow, like this. I imagine you just mayhem all over that.
Pretty much. Oh, yeah. I mayhem the fuck out of that. Just him going like, oh, no, you don't have to, please. We are equals, etc., etc. I'm an angel.
So you're going around, and you see some of the recruits training in the yard out back. There is a rather large yard. You have some dummies set up for training, but then you have also different areas that people are sparring. You have some targets that people are trying to cast at, and they're learning. These are the clerics that you see. You see different kinds of clerics as well with Rao. Some that have big armor on, and some that don't. Yeah. So then you also go and you see some of the other envoys that are over there, or envoy initiates, basically, the paladin initiates that are over there. Some that are kind of sitting down and just kind of looking at their hands, looking a little forlorn. Some that are still practicing, fighting, but you notice those guys aren't really calling forth any of the power. You don't see any kind of smite, any spells, anything. It's all just fighting. Just fighting practice right there.
I don't get the sense those were the ones that
Absolutely,
I heard about.
you get the sense.
Okay, sweet. Read the room wrong on that one. Okay. I think I'm gonna meander my way over and try and just examine them. I'm not gonna peer in just yet. I'm just gonna see how they're still working right now. But it's pretty much just.
So you're outside,
Yeah.
in the courtyard, right, in that big yard where everyone is training, and they're off kind of in this corner over here, working on some stuff, fighting dummies. There's an instructor with one of them, kind of correcting their form and stuff like that. And you just kind of watch that.
Yeah, and if I see them correct their form and I notice a little miss in their step, I will shout out my advice as well. Just no, a little sturdier footing, more forward, lower, center of gravity. It's very important.
And they stop talking, and they look over at you.
Hello.
You are. Are you?
I might be.
Dazzles.
Glistening armor.
Please come, teach them. As the instructor is the one who said that.
Oh, I feel you're doing wonderful. I wouldn't want to intrude on your
Guys, listen to him. Listen to him.
I did not say that. Okay. Well, when I like to ready myself for combat, I like to get a really good footing. It's a little bit easier for me with these. And I kind of tap my foot on the ground. It's a big ass dragonfly.
Yeah. And you can feel as you tap your foot on the ground, and when you show them the footing type of thing, and you get in, you can feel it really set into the ground, ready at any moment to launch or take.
I won't pull out the sword, but I'll put my hand on it and just. This is normally my go-to. This is my stance. You do not have to perfectly replicate it. It is all about your style, but at the end of it, you want to be sturdy. And I just kind of do that focus. I get really focused.
Shield too?
I still have it, but I think it's on my back right now. Yeah, it's not in my arm or on my arm right now. Just kind of at the sword, ready. Notice my footing. Notice my stance. Low enough to the ground so that way I can pivot either left or right. And I see if you can emulate this. I'm going to. Oh, well, I've never trained anyone before. This is rather exciting for me as well. I will try and knock you off your balance.
Me?
Whoever is first. Whoever would like to try first.
No, watch this, guys. Watch this. Comes up.
Great. Yes.
Confidence. I like it.
And he goes to just smash into you with his shield, putting everything he can into you. Bam! Bash into this great, monstrous, dragonborn form. Let's see here.
Is it just my AC then?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, sick.
he makes it.
Okay. Like this, I'll never get knocked down.
So it's gonna hit you, but now it's a contested strength check.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Boom. Make me look cool. Okay, good enough. 22 total.
Sorry, that wasn't in the box. Yeah, so this guy goes into you, and you can see, man, this guy is built, right? He has been training for a long time. He's teaching these kids, right? He is a paladin of Rao. And straight up, hits you real hard. And you don't really scoot back any, you just... And don't move at all. He hits you a little bit and push him back.
All right. Well, having just pushed him back, just... See? Perfectly still in my footing. And not easy.
Thank you. That was really, wow.
I enjoyed it too.
Sounds better.
What's your name?
Well, I go by many names. I could be Mayhem. I could be Zero. I could be Mayhem Zero. But my closest allies right now call me Mayhem.
Mayhem. It was an honor. He puts his hand out. It's an honor to have tested my strength against the envoy of Ra.
It was honor to experience your strength as well.
Now, get him, boys! Get him! Get him!
I trusted you 100% line!
And they all go and start like hitting you, just playing around.
Oh, I would have been fine with it.
Yeah. No, that's what happens.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
then,
Yeah.
If I get the sense that after I say that, I'm like, do I still get the sense they're all just like kind of hamming around? They're just playing.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
sweet. I'll jump in after that and just be like, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, you're used to people actually trying to kill you.
Oh, you got me. You all got me. Like little.
That's right. The little wooden practice swords and stuff.
Off the armor.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Oh, you.
You little rascals. You will all become fine warriors someday. I have no doubt about it.
I hope they will.
How old are these people?
I know. I was
I'm just
thinking.
curious.
Oh,
Is it like
yeah.
kids?
Yeah.
They're like children.
No.
Okay.
These are like 15 to 16-year-old.
I was thinking like little children.
No,
just
these
like,
aren't little children.
Little rascals. How old are you again?
They're Mayhem's age.
Basically.
still towering over them.
Born mature faster.
It's true.
I had a bit of a growth spurt.
Those eggs do wonders. So yeah, they hit you, and then you come back, and he says, "Anytime, if you're around, we'd love to have you. Anytime."
Well, thank you. I would be honored. In fact, I know for a fact I am going to try my best to come back here. It is such a lovely temple, and from every room I can see, there's something to admire. I found something to admire here.
I heard I heard you debated in the hall today.
I did, indeed. Against a Kim. Can you believe it?
That's what they said.
I can't believe it. I get goosebumps just thinking about it. Dragon bumps just thinking about it.
Ew. Like scales that are bumpy.
I was gonna say, yeah, what does that look like?
It's just like cat hair with it.
I know.
Yeah. It's like
All
a
the scales
porcupine.
Just imagine him like an owl now.
Aw.
Yeah. So he says, well, I'm not even. I wouldn't go up against a chem. Are you kidding? But I guess only the envoy of Ra would be worthy, right?
I think everybody is worthy. You just have to, not to be cliche, but believe in yourself and in your skills. Stick to what you believe, and hope you're going down the right path. It's what I think every day.
Oh. Hear that, everyone? Stick to it. Even if it's hard sometimes.
And it will be hard. Very arduous.
Well, do you want to keep going?
Are you asking Aaron?
Well, I mean, yes. In character.
I thought I heard Bo, so I was like, okay, anyway.
I could, yes. You know what? I could train a little more. I would love to see your students learn a little bit and maybe teach me something.
All right. Form a line.
Could you get me one of those wooden little swords? I don't want to use this one.
Got it. Looks down at your sword. Like, scabbard this thing. Got it.
Intimidation.
He gets it to you. Do you want to do any role play here? Or you want to?
I think I just want the camera to slowly pan out as I'm like,
Yeah. Like this and this.
I love it. I love it. We'll say also you take some time to talk to them as well about the non-fighting aspects of being a paladin, right?
Mm-hmm.
What that means to help people and all that too, I imagine.
yeah, I would like the idea to be like he's preparing them in case for a fight because he's well aware of that now, that's a possibility. But eventually he breaks down to like, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah. The best fight is the one you don't have to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Camera pans out. Training happens. And then afterwards you head back?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you're on your way back to Hapley House. Flag you down a carriage. Yeah?
Oh, I thought Kim left one.
Did he? Oh, he did. Yeah, he left you one. Good. Okay, so you head back. Here we are. These three.
I mean, the best fight you do is when you win one.
Well, obviously, it's not a good fight if you lose.
Exactly. So if you don't even go into the fight, you lose?
Well, I don't know. Did someone challenge you to a fight?
Well, no, it's more if you stuck a knife to my throat and then I stabbed him in the knee.
I'd say you win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we're here.
Nice. Okay, you have showed up. There's the embassy here, and outside of the embassy is where you would go to purchase some Oozlium goods. I want to say there's also a cart in the merchant district as well in the main market. So which would you prefer?
To get my spellbook back and just to have all of it
Okay.
together would just...
Okay.
Bulk purchase. Discount?
For the discount, you have to roleplay.
Ah,
Get the dice out.
So, you guys head into a little shop that's kind of on the Embassy Square, and that shop is called the Wealth of Oozlium. And it's in the Oozlium style, very kind of big and grand, kind of round top to it, just like the Embassy. But like still with like these big spire type towers going up. You go into it. There is a little gnome there, bald on the head here, but around here he's not. He's small. He's got brown hair. He's got brown eyes. Did I say he's a gnome? Okay, good. Yes, and he is a gnome for the third time. Okay.
He's a tiefling?
Yes.
He's a dwarf. God. He said it 3 times.
What can I do for you? Come in.
Oh, hi.
Yes.
Sorry, my friends here. We'll make it quick. My name is Sed of Usliam. I have lost my spellbook, and I was wondering if it is possible to recreate it.
I think it is. Yeah. You go into the embassy proper, and in there, you'll have it.
Oh, okay.
They can get it for you.
Excellent. And you sell magical goods here?
So when you look behind this gnome, who is down in like this nice Uslium robes of purple and reds, and he kind of turns, and you look behind him, and 2 doors appear and shimmer into existence. And he says, "Welcome to the Wealth of Uslium. You get a discount if you can guess which door your item is behind."
Oh, shit.
This sounds fun.
I'll take that bet.
Do we get a clue?
No.
Oh, well, it's less fun
Inside check.
Go ahead.
Did he give me a clue with that? Balls.
Yes, you think it's door number 1. You haven't even decided yet. So,
He keeps looking at door number 1.
Oh, yes, Vivi's voice. Door number 1.
well, I sell magical items and any kind of spell scrolls. Anything you need from Uslium, you can get here at the Wealth of Uslium. From me, Chomsky the Gnome.
Jom?
Gnome Chomsky.
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 Chomsky. The gnome.
The gnome, I heard Chomsky, but no, I'm like, huh.
Okay.
Okay, all right. I'm just gonna put an X on my notes. We'll figure that one out later.
His name was.
Oh.
I mean, I went with a 1-syllable name, so. Yes, gosh, I don't know what I need. I was just coming in for a spell book.
Would you like to see what we have?
Wait. And I go into his ear and I whisper, "Do you have a wand of magic missile?"
Of course, I have one magic missiles. This is the Wealth of Uslium. Come. And starts walking away, kind of waddling in front of you. Come. So we have swords over here. We have armor over here. We have over here. You can see his cloaks. Here's the boots, and here is our rings and trinkets, and of course over here is our whole wand collection.
Scan. Brrr, ding.
Yeah, you see wand of magic missiles there.
I'll take it.
1 wand of magic missiles, absolutely. To send of Uslium, I just need your brand, so you just stay there. How about your friends?
We're still staring intently at the doors. Would it have to be behind one of these doors?
Yes?
And what is behind the doors?
Whatever you want to buy.
But I still have to buy it.
That's correct.
Well, that's no fun, is it?
Do I get to see it before purchasing?
I thought I could win something.
It's like you're winning money back.
It's a grab bag.
She's gonna casually kind of saunter around like she's going to inspect the doors and go like, But what if I just do this? And she's just gonna pull one of them open real fast.
You go to do that, and your hand goes through the door and grabs nothing and comes back out, and there's nothing in your hand.
She's just staring at her hand, podcast listeners.
They're illusory. They're illusory.
Illusions, Mike.
She's just gonna turn and walk away and start looking through the goods.
Perhaps you'd like a ring? We have plenty of magical rings. A necklace. And he grabs his monocle and kind of looks at you and drops his monocle.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna get awkward.
And we have other magical items.
Sees a naked person.
Grabs magical book.
Did I notice that?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Very convincing.
Is it hot in here?
I want to he's short because he's like a gnome, yeah? So
Yeah.
he's shorter than me. I'm
Yeah.
gonna lean down so that my hands are on my knees, and I'm looking at him down in the face and you said you had many rings and trinkets here?
We do. We do.
Any bestsellers, let's say? Anything that you would recommend?
I find that the ring depends on what you are going to be doing with it, as he eyes you up and down.
Well, discretion is always a good thing, I believe.
Yes. Something to be discreet. Also, something to help you discreetly do what?
Well, me and my companions are going off on adventures, and we would like something that could perhaps make the road a little bit less dangerous.
Less dangerous. Ah, okay. How about, your ring of protection?
Let's go protection right in the name.
Yes. This might be a good thing for you.
Right now, let's see. Let's just say I'm good.
Decent? Okay.
The ring of protection would make it harder for your enemies to hit you, and it would make it easier for you to survive any kind of harmful effects that you're forced into.
Sounds promising.
If a mage was to cast some kind of mind control on you, we don't do that. But if they did, you would be able to resist it easier with this ring on your finger.
Oddly specific.
Yes, it is.
Or somebody drops a ball of fire on you. What do you want? We do that.
Do you have anything of the more invisible kind of variety?
Oh, that's a wonderful idea.
I'm so proud of you. I was thinking of that. And I was like, I don't want to tell her. No, my, no, I know. I got you. Okay, all right. I was excited.
Can't you just use your necklace to look
I mean-
like a rock and just like
I'm just gray. I give my sexual. I gave myself texture, but I said sexual because nature.
Because nature.
Sexture.
I just gave myself some sexture.
Sexual texture. Okay.
It's
No,
vascular.
I'm just gonna keep that one.
We won't say that.
like an octopus.
Yeah, something like that.
I give myself tentacles.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
You got a tail, close enough.
So, Tomsky looks at you and says, "Invisibility? That is harder to come by. It would be difficult to find a ring which would turn one invisible.
But
Not to say that Oozlium isn't capable of such thing.
it is the wealth of Oozlium here, isn't it?
It is. You must also imagine that Oozlium doesn't want just anybody out there disappearing.
Understandable. But you see, we have an Oozlium mage here, and we want to well-equip her.
Yeah, of course, I don't have it in. I could inquire. Back with Oozlium and see if I can get it ordered for you. It would be 50,000 pieces of gold.
My goodness.
Yeah, that sounded about right, though.
Just cinches up the money pouch a little tighter.
Oh, for them.
Would you need a deposit?
A deposit. Oh, no. You could deposit all 50,000, and the ring is yours.
So it's a very strict exchange.
Unless, as he points to the doors behind him over there. You guess the door. Are you ready to take Chomsky's chance?
Oh, of course. I'm gonna be staring at the doors very inquisitively. And do almost like an eeny, meeny, miny, mo kind of thing, like pointing at them and stuff. Covers my eyes and just, that one.
Hey.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Hey!
Love it.
Nat 20.
Yo.
The doors open up and this glowing ring behind it.
Yo.
It's much larger than a regular ring because it is also an illusion.
I love it.
Comes out. And you found it. Well done. That's 10% off for you.
Excellent.
So 45,000.
Yes.
45,000.
I want this. But I'm also like, we add up all our cash, it ain't happening.
I have other rings. Perhaps if you'd like that aren't as powerful as invisibility. See, this one will help you blend into your surroundings a little better.
That might be taken care of technically. As I give him like a knowing glance.
Well, always could use as much help as you can get, but okay. Let's see, what's not taken care of?
I would like it if I could make people more suggestible. Maybe something along the lines of convincibility.
Again, eyes you up and down.
She is such a cunning bitch.
Monocle.
Again, still hands on knees, just looking in his little gnomey face.
More suggestible.
Yes.
Puts the monocle away.
Anything you want, Bonnie. I mean, man. I mean, shit.
Oh,
Sorry, what did you want again?
these poor people that I have to buy things from all the time.
Something more suggestible?
Yes, perhaps something that can help me to convince other people.
Ooh. Help them be convinced. Let's see what we have here. Goes in, looks around. No, that one turns you into a frog.
Very specific.
Aren't you curious?
Yes. Purely yes.
I can already do that.
Oh! I see you've come here before.
Together.
Get the ring!
It'd be like a giant toad, and then on top would be a little toad.
Oh, how cute.
Do it.
The frog.
They go through. Is there anything specifically that you're looking for, just out of character, so I can?
Just in general, stuff that can be very useful in like maybe a situation where like I can't necessarily be disguised, but I still want to like have some, I know convincibility is not the word that I'm looking for, but I want to be a little bit more able to suggest things to other people, and they are more willing to go with it, kind of thing.
So something that might give you any kind of bonus to persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay. But nothing that magically enchants.
Not necessarily.
Okay. Okay. I should just make it an amulet. That way you have to choose. Oh no.
I'm like,
This is video game
the
rules.
one,
You get one
and then
slot.
This one. So I'm gonna be naked every time I try and convince someone, is what I'm hearing.
It's true. He is gonna look through and see what he has. Says the DM to you. So I'll figure out what it is.
Interesting.
We'll say that it's gonna cost you. Because I'm not gonna make it overpowered. It's gonna cost you 500 gold.
That might be more reasonable. Let me see where I'm at.
Oh yeah, but 10% off. So yeah, that would be 450 gold.
I might be able to do that. I'm looking. I can do that. I can do that. You don't know how much money I have accumulated guys, by doing random bullshit.
Yeah? Okay. So we'll sort that out in a minute, in a bit. Rhea?
I don't look nice on it. What do you have in the less than 150 gold range?
I have a ring that can turn you into a frog.
Anything over 5-star review, 150 gold max.
What is it you're looking to do?
Well, I'll be quite honest with you. I don't usually purchase magical items. I think would benefit from additional protection from enemies, anything to help me hide or be more difficult to hit, but also anything to increase my speed might be nice.
We have both of those things here.
Lovely. That'll make it easy.
I have potions that can increase your speed. And I have boots, enchanted boots, that can increase your speed.
Oh. But I do want something with a bit more permanence than a potion. How much are the boots?
Well, let me just check my ledger here, and he pulls out this thing and takes a look at it.
But you, of course, listened when I said under 150 gold pieces when you
We have no
suggested
boots.
the boots.
We have no boots under 150 gold pieces of speed.
I see. And she's going to glare at him a little bit. I take that to mean that you are untrustworthy, sir.
No, I did say we have potions of speed.
Wealth of Oozlium indeed.
I give you a potion of speed for 100 gold.
That's all right. I'm afraid the wealth of Oozlium is a bit too wealthy.
Okay, well, if you want to stay stealthed, better. Let's see, what is that one called again? Eldon. You?
This door!
I don't even know what you're getting.
Quicksand, opened it.
Oh, is the wand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
The entire time, Sen has been like, hands on the knees, just looking at each one. Not really understanding the thing that is the dress right now. And just like trying to eye it up and down, see if there's any difference between the two.
Which door is it? Is it 1 or 2?
This one!
It's this door.
I will do this first to see which one you choose. Okay.
1!
All right, you chose that one, and this is what you get.
Hey!
There it is.
Gotta love it.
There it is. Well done. The door opens up. A big wand comes out, and out of that wand, magic missiles swirl around, and they go to hit you, and it just disappears.
That was really cool.
Wow.
Thank you. I do illusion magic.
You can make skylights, Sen.
Is it a trick that like it always has your item and it's a way, like it's that mental psychological thing that you're getting a discount and you're for sure gonna purchase it?
It totally is, though.
That's right.
But like
that's
the
right.
markup is 80%.
Absolutely. A winner is you. Hey, congratulations. I will give you of your Vuslium, so 30%. 40%.
Whoa.
Which makes this how much?
1,500.
Son of a bitch.
I'm just kidding. Give me your brand.
Oh. It's at the...
Yeah.
Basically.
So you show it. He comes over with his book and just kind of puts it on there, copied, and it marks down your brand there with the writing or the symbols on it. Excuse me, going down, and you see it kind of glows in the book a bit, and then almost like it's etched in there now. So he goes, well, now it's yours. It's definitely approved.
Oh. And very slowly just grabs it.
Is this chill?
Puts it away.
Now, the cloak of the elven kind, I think, is what you're looking for.
While he's looking up, Ray is going to add, seeing that Sen got a greater discount, is going to like scooch over to Sen and be like, Sen, whatever I tell him I don't want, I'll let you know if I want it, and you tell him you want it.
That's a brilliant idea. Sen, you want an amulet?
I want it all.
We all just like make Sen buy our shit.
It's a walking discount. Or she.
I'll take this, I'll take that, I'll take this.
It's like, that's not even in your size. I'm not worried.
It's okay, I wear it big.
Okay, and for you, come have a look at this. And shows you this cloak. It's kind of green, or is it brown, or is it black? It's kind of difficult to nail down when you're looking at it. It doesn't shimmer, but it seems like you can't quite nail down what this color is.
It's rather odd, isn't it?
Indeed. This will help you blend in whatever your surroundings are.
That is rather beneficial, and you're going to see her just sort of like feeling her own cloak. I am rather attached to this one.
Well, different cloaks for different days.
Looking at the ends of her like ragged cloak, I don't understand.
You're right, you need a new one.
Absolutely not.
Yours is in tatters.
She's gonna get like visibly upset.
Okay.
You may
okay.
not
No.
like this one, Rhea, but I like it.
That's awesome.
Now then, Senevuslium. Ow.
Oh no! Oh man!
Now then, Senevuslium. Do you really want this, or are you just saying it because your friend wants it? And you know, you have the
Where are we in position?
huh?
Am I like within sight of him?
Of who?
Of the shopkeeper that I can't chomp something?
Chomsky. Is it going over everyone's head? Okay. Thank you. I love
picked
you.
it up.
All I remember was chomp.
So you are behind, and he is turned at Sen right now.
Great. From behind him, I'm just gonna go. For the podcast, she's doing that like slashing, like no motion, and saying like, I don't want it.
No, I actually do really want it.
Oh, you do? Mm-hmm. Do you? Does Sen?
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah. All right. You being technical about that?
She wants it
Mm-hmm.
to give to Rhea later.
Right. Right. Okay. Make a deception roll.
That's adorable.
Son of.
That's not good.
Of course, yeah.
That's a 9.
Oh,
Huh? Sure, that's high. That's high.
Yeah.
We got these bits.
Plus a D6. Thank you, the F and Tomago Tora for the
Not doing
I thought
so
I was gonna
hot.
clear
Oh,
I did too. There's a reason I don't play sports ball.
13.
Okay.
13.
Yeah. Oof.
He looks at you. Okay, but you still have to guess. Turns around, waves his hands up with the doors.
There's only 2.
That's right.
2.
And you point to number 1 instead.
Pointing at number 1 and yelling 2.
I told you.
Success.
Ah! I was like, is 21 and then inspiration 2? I don't know.
Success. So
Ah!
congratulations. As it pops out there, and there's the cloak billowing, and then gone. Congratulations, you win again. All right, here you go. Just okay, and jumps up. All right, that's the next one.
Okay.
So you now have a cloak of elven kind.
Thank you.
Question.
Yes.
He's doing like all this grandiose stuff to like make illusions. He's not looking at me?
Mm-mm.
Can I stealth? I want to like hide in the clothes, like how the kids do. They go into like the middle of the like the little like clothing bit, and they just like hide in the middle. I want to do that. Just like hide in there.
Man, okay. I would say that would be more like Zug's place, because that's all the clothes. Here, you won't have like that.
They're like more countery then.
It's more countery and up behind the counters, right? They don't want people to have like access to the magical goods.
Is there like a part of the counter where it does like the up thing?
Absolutely.
I want to like just inch towards that discreetly and see if I can just kind of shimmy myself under that and like do one of the like slide against the walls of the counter.
Okay. All right. Roll a stealth check.
I might have already rolled at a 17.
I want you to roll in front of me.
I did see it roll though, for the record.
Oh, it's better.
This
It's
is
18.
better.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay.
Plus 9.
Yeah.
You're doing
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. No, her stealth real good.
You're real nice. You're real nice.
Okay, so you start sneaking closer and closer as Chomsky is in the middle of going like mixing these doors. You're just kind of moving. You get to it.
I still have the bag of holding on me. That'll be right.
I have a passive perception of 18.
So you're watching all this?
You'll just see
Oh, you
like
see it.
you'll just see the hand do the thieves' cant of just like no! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
Evil smile.
Exclamation point!
You see like a little paw reaching onto the counter.
Oh dear.
Stealthy paw.
Are you trying to open it up and go through?
I'm trying to like get to the behind the counter.
Any
bit.
liquid nearby?
There's potions.
What are those gonna do?
You may end up clear.
Bro,
Just imagine all the potions just.
bro,
Yeah.
we could get so much shit.
But they're all gonna
And
have the
you
security
go.
tags on them.
It's gonna be on her brand.
I see that happening. I eye around. If
Not.
there's, I mean, it's technically water, like whatever's water nearby.
Yeah, that's there's some water in those potions for sure.
I see her going.
Shimmy, shimmy.
Just some out of component, shape
Shimmy.
water, and I will knock a potion over.
Oh shit, what does it do?
Just kind of sparkles and fizzles and smoke and oh.
Oh, Whoever mixed that, probably alchemical just sat too long in the bottle and just...
Make a deception check.
At disadvantage.
Poorly made, right?
I'll say, can Rhea assist with this at all? I have an idea.
How do you want?
When Sen starts saying that, she's actually going to go, "Oh my god, did you see that? A bird flew in here."
Roll a deception check with disadvantage. Actually, we'll give you advantage. So
straight roll?
Straight roll.
Okay.
Straight roll.
Oh my god. Jesus, I'm rolling ass today. No, you're fine. You're fine. I got a 12. Jesus.
All right. A 12. I don't know if that's how that works.
I mean, I did not specialize in alchemy, but I hear if some mixtures are not properly mixed over time, they can, decay?
Yeah, but we have quality control. This is Oozlium.
I mean, quality control means control. It doesn't mean perfection. I'm not saying that you did anything, Chomsky. It's just whoever happened to, maybe they had a day.
All right. Well, there's always some kind of something that gets through, right? And we only do quality control with random selections. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's terrible. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you come away from there?
Yes, of course.
Yes, we didn't want to. Oh gosh, we have been here for too long. We don't want to take any more of your time.
Just my stuff. No?
But Chomsky, we will be back.
Of course he will. You know, because you come here, you play a fun game, and you buy stuff. I mean, they buy stuff. You of course, you get it.
Rentals.
Oh my god.
So to speak. So you know that in Oozlium, how this kind of works is...
Oh, I remember Maya just walking in and be like, I want that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mine now.
So it depends on who you are and what you're trying to get, right? So generally, you can go in there and get stuff. They're going to give you kind of what you need. But if it's something like really, really big, like if it was that ring of invisibility that you were trying to get instead, that's going to require.
Avenger, please.
Yeah, that's.
You don't understand. I need it.
That would require some kind of authorization. So, yeah.
Thank you, Chomsky, and I'm just trying to usher. Well, you're fine. I'm trying to usher her out.
But it's such a nice store.
It is, Vivi. It is. Press against some ass. Whoops. Okay, keep pushing. Keep pushing.
I'm feeling like everything.
You guys go out there. Says, tell your friends.
I would say, as Sen's pushing Rhea, do something about that bird.
Minor illusion. Throw a sound of a bird going.
There you go.
Can
my God.
Can I druid? I want to do druid craft a couple of feathers. Can I do that?
Together.
Can you? What does it say?
Let's find out,
I
y'all.
don't think so.
Got bird shit.
I don't think so, but I'm gonna check. A tiny, harmless sensory effect.
So can you shit on his head as a bird?
I can make a tiny, harmless.
Well, he can maybe
sensory.
feel the
sight-
wind of the flapping wings.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just
Sight is a sense. I'm just.
I would say maybe add to Sen's bird. I'll just add like the fluttering of wings and like
Oh, I
the
like that.
wind as it passes him.
I like that. I like that.
I told you that was a bird.
Bird, get out of here.
Close it. Close the door.
Just imagine.
Transforms like as you're leaving.
And then, like all wizards, he cast fireball. Bird won't be coming around here.
Okay.
Cool guys don't
is
look
the,
at
oh,
exposed.
yeah.
Oh yeah, just
We're all walking.
go around the corner, go to the embassy, and see if I can get my spell book remade, and see if I can add a couple spells into it.
Okay, we'll go ahead and fast forward this part. What kind of spells are you looking for particularly? I know you sent me some.
Let's see. My top 6 are. When did I last send you the text?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would say that you go in there. Let's roll just a d20 and let's see how well you do. See what they got.
Oh, come on, baby.
Robles.
This is when I need you. An 11, anything?
An 11. Okay, yeah. I would say that gets you at least 2 of them. I would say you'll get. Well, let me roll it. D6.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 4 vortex warp you find.
Okay.
Ooh. And goodness gracious. All right, I'm gonna use this D6. Oh, that's still vortex warp. And Shadow Blade.
Ooh, fun times. Okay, so yeah, just get my old spell book remade so I can have all my old spells again.
Okay, so you go in, and this is, a grand embassy of Uzlium. They come in, you check in, you say you're looking for spells, and you need your spell book. They check you, they say, okay, come on in. You know where the library is. You touch the crystal, you get teleported to the next crystal up where the library is.
Oh yeah, still a little queasy after those.
And you're there. You manage to go through. These folks are waiting for you as well downstairs. So you're trying to go through and you're looking for it. You ask the attendant there about your spell book. They say, yeah, we absolutely have it. We have all spell books on file.
First time student out in the world. I believe my warranty is still good for the first year of adventuring, yeah?
Well, of course, don't worry. We have everything you need. Come this way. And walks over and goes through this book, opens it up, and it kind of gives a little shine and says, all right, let's see. Your name is Sen. All right. And your friend? Yeah, okay, yeah, there it is. All right. I will say they have one of those rocks that just kind of puts it there. And and says,
Food scanner.
okay. Yes, actually, I see yours as a card deck. All right, well,
More compact version.
just give me a second and we'll get this going for you. Go ahead and peruse, and this will be ready in about 10 minutes.
Okay, and then I look around and I see the 2 spells like, and I add those in.
Of course, yes.
Beep boop, beep boop.
I love that sound.
It is very exhilarating, you know? It's just like you take one and then beep boop.
It's almost therapeutic.
It's like self-checkout.
So, you wait there, and pretty soon you're waiting, and then a little box appears and drops in front of his desk.
Open, look it over, make sure every spell is in there. Okay, we're good.
Is there anything else you need?
No, I checked out Chomsky downstairs. All good.
Oh, yes, and only the best goods, of course. The wealth of Uzlium.
For sure, for
absolute
sure.
best.
Anyway, you wouldn't happen to have these other 4 spells at current moment?
Which ones are you looking for?
Mirror image absorb elements, detect dark third person, you know.
I rolled a 2. Let me see. I can try and requisition you one, if you'd like. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait here. And again, opens the book, starts typing in book, sends that off. You watch the magic kind of flutter and then disappear. So how's the family?
Awkward.
Thank you. Woo! Your family.
Yes, it looks like we have a couple others. Dip it in again, I see. I will give you 2 more.
Okay.
For your persistence, tenacity. I like it. Let's see. Now I'm rolling a D4.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. So number 4 would be hold person. You get hold person. And number 1 would now be mirror image.
Yes, good. Okay. That's all I needed. Okay, thank
There you
you.
So he does that, and then 2 more cards come out.
Just like those like gachapon games, or the ones like at the arcades where you can actually get a card and just like, ooh, it's holographic.
Ooh.
Don't leave it in the sun.
So you get those, and he says, "Come back anytime, Sen."
Will do.
It was a
And
pleasure.
still not used to the dress, wide steps.
High knees.
Yep, high knees, wide steps, and Spanx.
Because everyone can see it otherwise.
And just as you put your hands on the crystal, no?
Hesitantly getting ready for the nausea.
That was the weirdest little.
Appear before these two. Okay. We okay?
Yeah. I was actually gonna say real quick. Do we know where they said there was a little cart out there?
Yeah, not out there. It's in another.
Oh, I thought it was like
Portion of the-
outside
the
the
market.
embassy. I was gonna say
Or the
we're like
merchant terrace.
checking it out while Sen's doing her thing.
Nothing like that here, but we can say if you want to, it's on the way back home. It's the merchant terrace. So on the way back home, you will definitely find some different carts selling different goods. So you let me know what you're looking for.
No.
Do I,
Yeah.
knowing that Rao is big in this town, are there any like Rao like sippy cups, Rao hats,
Yes.
Rao necklaces,
Rao
Rao
merch.
t-shirts?
It's all bracelets. What would Rao do?
I really want the
awesome.
ears that you can embroider your name on.
Not that you can see.
one of those bracelets.
Not that you can see. But as you're going through, we'll see. Let's see what happens as you're going through the merchant. The merchant
Yeah,
area.
any little knick-knack that would be like Rao.
Yeah, if you're looking for knickknacks, there's Madame Cousteau's Cart of Curios. If you want knickknacks and
Stop by
curios.
there.
Yeah. Okay. As you're going there, it's kind of a busier street in the Merchant Terrace. There's kind of this market area, and there's all these different carts and everything kind of out there. People going around buying, kind of like a flea market, right? So as you're going around, you see this big one, which is not so much a cart as it is like a wagon, right? And this wagon has the top that kind of comes up and opens up like this, and you see all sorts of things on like different shelves. And out in front is a little table that has different things on it. You see shrunken heads there. You see little vials that have like dead baby rats in them. It's just all this creepy, weird kind of stuff. You see skeletons of like there's like a dog skull, but there's also other stuff. So you have those weird things that are kind of back there, but then you have like, oh, these are colorful, cool rocks. Or over here you have like some carvings and stuff like that, different little knickknacks here and there.
Yeah, I will take a look around. I know you two want to
Oh,
drink
hell
too, right?
yeah.
All the trinkets.
All
Rhea's
the
like
dead things.
excitedly pouring over all of the dead things and the rocks and like chittering and everything. Just like, yay, things I know.
Absolutely.
Yay, skulls and rocks. These make
And
sense.
also there's like potted plants there too, all around, put up there amidst the
Air plants,
gruesome stuff. Air plants?
the ones that require very little water.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like, hanging on a little dish.
They're actually a kind of like, I think they're in the fungus family.
Is that right?
That's cool.
I'm probably, they're not
sure?
quite a fungus, but I know they're like in a weird subcategory.
Interesting. I'll look that up.
They're not like technically a plant.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fascinating.
So, what you looking
Excuse
for?
me.
Comes over there. There's this woman, kind of large woman. comes over at you. She looks kind of different, actually, dressed in kind of Berkshirian outfit there, kind of leather strap going over, pants on this woman. And she comes in, and she is, "Hello, I am Madame Cousteau. Welcome to Madame Cousteau's Cart of Curios, the best place in Latania City."
We looking for any Rao things?
You would row things?
Yeah, like I don't know, little pendant. I saw these little sculptures once, but the head is slightly loose from the body, and you just flick it, and it goes.
All right. 500 bits from J. Cool Soldier for some Row merch and a Row bobble. Nice. Woo.
Nice.
That was amazing.
I will say it's not quite like the bobblehead, but there is this little wooden kind of effigy to Row.
Is it flattering?
There, it is, right? But the head is a little bigger, kind of enlarged, and it's very much still. And then she kind of cranks something on the back, a little thing on the back, and it goes, and you hear it go, and the head goes.
This is my first time
Like
seeing
a
a
kodama.
depiction.
Like a kodama.
Is this my first time seeing a depiction of Rao?
Yes.
What does
Yeah, all right.
Rao look like?
Good question.
Bo?
The
I will tell you.
imagination.
What does
Looks like Jesus, but scalier.
Like Jesus, but scalier.
It's metal Jesus.
It's metal Jesus. It's like the Buddy Christ.
yes.
Okay. I think Rao actually in the official lore was like a whole mask thing, but I'm not about it. So I'm gonna say we'll say that Rao. I like the half mask idea. So we'll say that Rao has kind of this half mask face, one part that's masked and you can't tell any kind of emotion on it, right, whatsoever. And then the other side, which kind of has this upturned smile and softer eye to it that is more, not necessarily human, but it's not lifeless like a mask would be, right? You can see the life that is in there. And you see Rao as not this great god that no one could ever comprehend, but you see Rao in this depiction as more of a person, maybe a little more resplendent, Rao with his own armor on, and I would say it's the figure has one hand on a sword that's going down into the ground like this. Yeah. And the other hand here.
Cool. I'll see that as like, this is perfect. How much?
For this, you could get away with it for, I don't know, 3 gold?
For a fellow Berkshirian, too?
Mais oui! It says, you have a bargain, eh?
Oui.
All right. Here you go. You get your Rao bobblehead.
Rao bobblehead.
Rao is done with it.
But you definitely recognize that that's a little Berkshirian ingenuity that went into this.
I'm gonna say, Rhea, the whole time they've been talking, is just like excitedly looking through all of the things and going like, ooh, and like grabbing like a couple of rocks and like a couple, looking at some of the little like skulls and little tiny like skeletons and jars, and she's just like, yeah, and then some of that, gotta have that. And then kind of looks at all of the little sculptures and goes like, huh, and like you see her get a little thoughtful for a minute and pluck like a single sculpture out and add it to her little pile of like rocks and oddities.
So in your different kind of rocks, you have like quartz. There's all sorts of different kind of like crystals and different type of things. And you see all different kinds of little rocks in there. It's kind of cute.
Those with littles, like like when you go to any of the museum gift shops and there's like that big thing of rocks and they're just like, yeah, like that.
Yeah, just get their snot all over.
Rocks.
Okay.
So she's gonna like present her pile of like bones and skulls and like jars of skeletons and rocks and her little sculpture and go, I'll take these.
Mais oui. I will for you. Which bones are you getting?
I'm gonna say she's gonna get whatever tiny animal skeleton in like a jar that she can. Mm-hmm. So whatever one was there.
You see a couple of them. One is kind of larger than the others. It's kind of like canine, you think, in there. But it doesn't quite look like any kind of dog you've ever seen.
A whole skeleton inside of a jar?
Oh no, I thought it was like
nope,
the
whole skeleton. You said there was a whole like rats in jars and stuff.
Yes,
so I was
okay.
like, is there like
no,
a
there is
whole
a
skeleton?
There's
in
like
jar?
a. All right, so there's.
It's a big jar.
I was imagining like
yeah,
a
there
jar.
are small ones, right, like
yeah.
that. Yeah, that's what you're looking
This
for.
is what.
Okay,
Well, I'm
I
saying
thought you
this
were
is
going
what
for one
she's
of the big
grabbed.
ones.
Like
Got it.
Like little snake in a jar or rat in a jar.
Okay, yeah.
Bird head in a jar, whatever.
Yeah. Well, we'll say they're not like full-grown rats, right? In the jar, they're smaller. So you get that.
And then you said that there's a skull of an animal I don't recognize, right?
No, that was something else. But there is a skull in there, kind of a canine skull for sure.
If she sees a skull that for an animal she doesn't recognize, she's going to like, ooh, chunk.
Okay, it's this kind of canine skull, and on the tops of it here, you kind of see the bone kind of come up this way and kind of stop, kind of abruptly there.
Yeah, so she's gonna throw the weird animal skull in there too, along with all her little odd curios.
Okay. The total will be 20 gold.
Excellent, a steal! And she'll go ahead and give her 20 gold.
20 gold it is.
And she will also throw in 6 copper and just say, just because I like you.
Thank you. It's been so long since I've had such wonderful patrons here, huh? Especially another fellow Berkshirian. I'm so happy to have you so far from home.
Yes, same. I was wondering what brought you over here.
Well, I started adventuring. I went from place to place, kind of wanted to see the world, see what there was outside of Berkshire and Larcy. But never to go to Strathmore.
Stuffy.
And those people have no culture. In my travels, I found Lithuania City, and I make a good living here.
Good.
Yes. You know, some of the people are better than others, but that's life, huh? Yeah. Oh, we got a raid. Lost Caravan RPG raided.
Raid Shades.
It's Raid Shades time.
Oh.
Raid Shades.
Just insult me.
Hey, we should do the giveaway. So I was trying to get us back before break, and we just hadn't hit it there. Lovely.
I like
Good
it.
luck for you.
Yeah, they look really
I
good.
can borrow this.
So thank you so much, Lost Caravan RPG, for raiding us. We are in the midst of a shopping episode that we're just kind of wrapping up. We are giving away a couple of things. We are giving
Oh my
away.
god, it's like I conveniently put that there.
What are we giving away, James?
We're giving away I can't even see.
you, I
jeez.
can't see.
The ultimate guide to alchemy, crafting, and enchanting from Nord Games. You'll get this, as well as a deck of inspiration created by our very own Thomas Cook. You'll get both of these if you enter #chaos into the chat. Answer only once, enter more than once, you will be disqualified. And we will be giving this away to anyone in the United States of America, except for you, Quebec. I know you're not part of the American states, that's why. That's why.
That's why we can't give it to you. All right, yeah, thank you. Should we, let's wrap that up, unless you want to do anything more?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, yes?
I want to be like looking at all the little knickknacks and bits. Does she have any like jewelry-esque things, almost like brooches?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Any like bone-related kind of jewelry as well?
For sure, actually, you have a little skull brooch that you can use.
So I want to just be like kind of perusing those and like disinterestedly like picking some of them up and like kind of going through all of them. But I want a moment where you just see her face soften and she looks at one brooch on the table and it's this moment of like clarity for her where she's like, it's perfect. So what I'm imagining is like a little brooch that's like almost this bluish purple, very deep, iridescent kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I want her to just be transfixed on that and be like, taps credit card, like this one.
You have a very good eye. That one there will be 2 gold.
I'll give her 2 gold.
Okay.
Merci beaucoup.
I instantly put it on. Like, it's on me already.
On what?
Exactly. Exactly.
You put it on, it disappears.
It's just in my boobs.
That's right.
I'm like, those are usually pins. Where did you pin that?
Oh, she don't mind.
That's not her.
She's a master.
We'll say you went to like put it on and adjusted the illusion
Yeah.
to look like it is now on you. So you still have it, but it is on your illusion.
Yes.
I love the idea that she didn't really need to buy it. She could have just made the illusion the whole time.
She needed to.
I want
She needed it.
these.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll pay that, and as we're walking away, I'll just say, for helping me for talking me into buying we didn't buy it, but getting the dress.
Thank you. And she gives a very genuine, like, a smile that's very heartfelt. You see that, like, this is touching her. Thank
It'd
you.
be nicer if it was your actual face and not Vivi's.
It's true, though.
So you guys make your way back at this time. Anything else before you head back?
Wide steps.
Along with, right next to Sen with the wide steps, Rhea has shoved all of her, like, rocks and weird, like, things in her new pockets that she sewed under her cloak. But she's walking around with the giant skull she doesn't recognize, like, very intently. So she's, like, walking behind Sen's large steps, like, very big.
I will use minor illusion to make it look like it opens once.
Looks at it really intently. Can I do an insight check to see if I...
Love this. Sen's going forward, sees you. Maybe Sen like stops at one point and you're kind of distracted and you bump in. What the hell?
Like
Keep
crossing
going.
the street, there's some horses walking by.
Yeah. Keep going. Sen sees it and then he goes. Perception check. I'll make it active.
I'm actually really happy about that. 11.
All right. Slide a hand.
With my ass rolls.
Your ass rolls?
Ass rolls, but it's 17.
17, just for the briefest moment. Was that Sen? I didn't see.
She's looking at it and she goes, are you alive?
And we keep walking.
And we're moving on as Rhea is talking to this skull.
She's like,
How does she experience?
now she's very, like, holding it a little bit closer and not quite so, like, free with it. She's, like, keeping it really close to the chest. And she's like, I could have sworn it did it. Looking around, like, did anyone else see it? Scratch his head.
You guys eventually make your way back to Happily House. And before we get there, we're going to go on break. We'll go real quick and we'll come right back so we can come back to this and find out what's waiting for you at Happily House.
Cool. Don't forget to enter hashtag chaos in the chat to win.
Do it.
Just the one time.
Do it now.